just down. There we go. Hey everybody, I'm back with you again for some Metal Gear. So I didn't want to continue. Just gonna do a quick reset. Actually, I want to do the quick reset anyway to reset the RNG. But here we go. Here is the NES port of Metal Gear, a game which will feature exactly 0 Metal Gears. And very bad translations. Also, a brand new jungle level, which you do not see in the MSX version. So, pretty much this game is all about stealth, except this isn't really a stealth game more than it's just the guards are very blind. So we're pretty much just going to be walking through the jungle. There's not too much crazy. You can do... Okay, can do some wiggle here because that guard there can do one or two things. Either he'll stay there or he'll move immediately to the right. So we wiggle to see to delay ourselves to see what he does. Now, in the runs for the game, it's usually you're not supposed to kill these guys, but for safety purposes, I'm gonna do it. And pretty soon, okay, we're gonna get our first item, the first card. And then quickly down right, so we don't get hit by that guard. And now, uh-oh, the truck have started to move. But it's a good thing it's moving, because it's going to bring us right to Building 1. Now, I'm mostly new to this game, so I just learned this for the Big 20, but I will do my best to entertain everyone on the lore and the running of the game. Here we're going to see the first glitch of the game called the Transceiver Glitch. When you go into the transceiver, it resets the entire room as well as the items. So we are going to grab 3 rations immediately off the bat, when you can usually only grab 1. Gotta switch to card 1 first. Okay, now we're into the building. Now pretty much we're going to show you how blind these guards are. See this guard that's coming right below me? Wow, he caught me. That's surprising. Usually he never sees me. Okay. See, also, how they can see you is based on when you start the game. So, there are a lot of weird things that can happen depending on when you start the game. Like this, the guard coming up in the next room, no matter what, where I'm standing, he'll never see me. Oh, I forgot to stop the timer. I am so sorry. I should be about 3 minutes in. I thought I hit clunk. Yeah, so just add 3 minutes at that time. Take safety kill. Now we're gonna take the elevator. Now the important thing about the entire game is all just routing. You just have to route the entire. You just have to route everything. Find all of your prisoners because you need to rank up. That's the other thing I meant to mention. In the game, you have 4 ranks. The ranks are primarily used for 2 reasons. One, to dictate where you are placed after you die, and then also to when you have to call Jennifer to get the rocket launcher. Because she will only talk to you, as you will learn later, she will only talk to people who are classy. You know what, I'm going to take a safety ration because I was down to 1 health there. Yeah, and the other worst part about this game is the constant menuing. You have to menu between all the cards, all the items. You can't hold 2 items at the same time. That's way too hard for Solid Snake. A man who destroys Metal Gear how many times? He can't handle 2 items at once. Okay, the rolling pin. The biggest thing about the rolling pin is just remember to not move immediately up. And more proof of the guards not being very bright. Walk right past them. They don't even see you. And now we are on to card 2. Yeah, there is no Metal Gear, but in the game itself, there's a supercomputer in its place, which you'll never see because I will immediately glitch right through the game, right through the wall. I mean, right through the room. Okay, now we're traversing back because we have to. I forget how many guards it is, but we need to get to a 3rd rank. No, we have to get captured. Save Gray Fox. And we have to get to our 3rd rank before we can really start the good part of the game. Yeah, and that's the other thing that they changed in the NES game, is the fact that if cameras see you, yeah, they'll alert guards. But guards and cameras have one weakness: doors. Once you get into a door, the alarm goes off and the enemies forget that you were even there. So we can continue on to our merry way. Yeah, and we're also going to be skipping a lot of this game. Like, you're not going to get most of the items that they tell you about, that they tell you that you need to get done. Like, we'll skip most. We're only grabbing 2 guns. We're getting, like, almost no items. The ammo, we're not going to get into much later in the game, so we're going to skip it. There's only two hard parts of this game. Remembering what keys are needed where, and the final boss, which, coincidentally enough, isn't Big Boss. It's really the electrical floor, as you'll see later on. Oh, no, the guards are a lot smarter in even the MSX Metal Gear version, because they really dumbed down the guards in this game. Okay, now we're on to getting the first item of the first weapon of the game, the grenade launcher, which will have two purposes in the game: to kill the first boss we actually need to defeat, and distract guards. Oh. Menu is really hard for me. Yeah, so I'm following a specific pattern to get the enough guards so I don't have to traverse back over here. Menu gear, yeah, pretty much. That's the main part of the game, is just menuing. Menu. So after we save enough guards, we will start going up in rank. But then once we get to the 4th rank, in order to get a rocket launcher, we just say heck the rest of the prisoners and we start killing them. But it's all on purpose. Because like I mentioned earlier, when you die, your placement is based on your rank. And when you're a 1-star, you are ranked back to the very beginning of the game. If you're a 2-star, you're ranked just outside of Building 1. You're a 3-star rank, you actually get transported here, this location right here. And then 4, you're transported just north of this building. But in the game itself, we are going to death warp twice, intentionally. But there's only one death in the entire game I'm very scared of, and that is coming up after I get captured. Because if I die at a very specific point, yeah, once I retrieve my equipment, but don't get card 3 and I die, I pretty much have to do the entire game. Which means it might be better for me to reset the game. And I'm not kidding. I actually don't know how to do the game normally. Which would be really bad. Okay, now we're getting captured. Now, what's he going to give us? He's giving us the worst pattern. Usually he might walk up and see you, but he needs to look around and just make sure before he arrests us. Here we go, we're in a cell. Oh no, how do we get out? We're going to punch his wall. Who's this? It's non-android Gary Fox. Now he's going to tell us about Metal Gear, which doesn't exist. Then he's going to tell us about this will be the first instance we learned about Dr. Petrovich, who is the creator of Metal Gear. Funny enough, in the speedrun, you never see him. You just let him rot in jail forever. I'm sure if you went back here in another game, he'd still be in a cell, but it'd all be just be skulls. Unskippable cutscene. Okay, here we go. Punch the door. Now we're getting to our first boss, who we will be skipping in the butt clencher, the shotgunner. Now, if I were to die before I get my equipment, it's not a big deal. Like, he controlled me, and I'm right there. He trolled me, but since I didn't get my equipment, that's fine. I end up back in jail. So no biggie. But Gray Fox is gone, so we don't have to go through the cutscene. He has to introduce himself again, just in case we forgot 3 seconds ago. Okay, we're good. I was going to use a ration if I got into here, but apparently he didn't want to give it to me. Okay, now if I die, it's not a big deal. Since I have card 3, if I do die, I'll be transported back to the front of building 1, but I can get back here through the back door with a card 3, so we're fine no matter what. Okay, we're good the rest of the game. Oh look, a dog. Oh look at him, he's clipping through the wall. Good doggy. Yeah. Luckily, dogs run the exact same speed as you, so as long as you pass them, they're never going to catch you. Here we are with the B-bomb blast. Or B blast bomb, whatever. It's a suit that keeps us from blowing away once we get onto the roof of building 1. I went to the wrong key, key 3. There's a good reason why I made the estimate 35 minutes. Enemy uniform. That'll allow us to enter building 4 without being detected. Even though we're going to be wearing the exact same color shirt we are now, green. Okay, we're going to go left, then we're going to go right, because we don't feel like walking that entire section. What am I doing? I'm early. Okay, now we have to go. Now we're still not done with building 1. We need to go back for one final moment. We need to learn that Dr. Petrovich has been moved to another building. First, we get card 4 to get entry. Now we need to get rid of this transmitter. If you don't get rid of the transmitter, it alerts us to our position at all times. I thought I just... Oh, I did equip 4, but I forgot to do it after the transmitter. So the transmitter alerts us to our position at all times while we have it equipped. So those guards would instantly know that we're there and immediately attack us. Okay, first things first, we're going to floor 2. Okay, we're going to go right. Okay, equip card 1. Let's do it. Oh, wrong menu. I have to go to menu. Have to go to weapon. Just do it early. Get the grenade launcher equipped now. Eventually, we're going to have to use it. Now it's time for the sleeping guard, who never wakes up. He must really like his job. Okay, alert. That's fine. Like I mentioned earlier, guards do not know where we go after we go through a door. Yeah, so there's invisible lasers there that you can't see, but we don't worry about them. Hey, he didn't see us. Nice. It's random if that guard likes to see us or not. Okay, now he's going to tell us that Petrovich is on the roof. And now we're going to meet our second boss of the game, the Machine Gun Kid. Now he likes to shoot, but if he doesn't move, just switch to the card 4 since we have to. Bullets disappear, and we get free passage. Okay, hold up. Hold up immediately, because if he notices you, he will instantly turn on the electricity and will instantly kill you. Okay, card 1. Okay, now with this prisoner, we will become a 3-star. Now we'll see the first instance of an actual intentional death. Because instead of walking all the way back, if we die here, if they, come on, kill me, come on, come on, come on. It's not that hard. There you go. Good job. Okay, intentional death, because that'll put us immediately back at the elevator with all of our items. Nope. Equip the right item, B-bomb, the BB suit. Because now we have to immediately go to the roof. Okay, and before we can save Dr. Petrovich, which we really won't, we need to grab one more prisoner before we get to the third boss. How many enemies can be on screen at one time? I believe it's either 4 or 5. I don't know the exact number. But I know when you get caught, I believe 3 to 4 enemies come on screen if you're not quick enough to leave. Here we're gonna grab ammo. We're gonna do the transceiver glitch again to grab 2 of them. Okay, I'm gonna switch the card to. We don't need the BB suit anymore. We only need that for the very first screen of the roof. Okay, another prisoner. Now for the very dangerous part of the roof, the movable bridge. The hitbox on the bridge is very tiny and can be very easy to fall. If you fall, you instantly die, but you end up back on the elevator, so it doesn't really matter. It's about a minute loss. Okay, good. Got through the first one. We're only halfway done. Okay, we're good. We made it through. Made it through, Okay, I don't mind getting hit by him, that's fine. Because now we're entering the third boss, which in the MSX version is the helicopter. In this version, it's the twin gunners. We just run right past them. That was a close call. Dr. Petrovus has just been moved to building number 2, which is about 10 kilometers to the north. We don't care about him. Okay, now we're just going to let him kill us. Because in a normal casual run, you'd have to walk back to the elevator. But with a death warp, you end up right back here, so who cares? Save some time. Okay, we are now done with building 1. We can say sayonara to building 1. Oh, sorry, that's a lie. You end up here one final time. But you have to die to building 1 and then just leave it immediately. So like you're in it for like 5 more seconds. But now we're on our way to building number 2. But first, we need to do a little more transceiver glitch. We're gonna transceiver our way to 9 rations. You don't need that many in the run, but it's good to be careful. You know, I'm gonna quickly check. Okay, 7, 2 more times. I forgot to see how many I had beforehand. 8, and then 9. There we go. Okay, now for the 4th boss, the tank. Again, we will not come near him. Okay, I need to time this correctly. Oh, I hit select too late. Oh well, that happens. Not the worst death, you lose about 40 seconds. Yeah, what you're supposed to do there is that just before the tank hits you, you have to go into your menu to change into the enemy uniform. And when you do that, the tank magically gets transported back to its original position because the tank cannot hurt you until it's at a specific pixel going down. And I hit select just a bit too late. I can double select, make it easier. Like I can do this, switch, and do it again. Just to be careful, and I should walk right past him. There we go. 4th boss done. Little wiggle there because there are invisible mines here. Okay, the uniform, even though we're still green, these guys think we're part of Outer Heaven. So we're going to ignore that. Now it is time to actually fight our first boss. Yes, we actually have to use our weapon for once. And it's the tank. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dead. There we go. Yeah, it's funny all the times you hear the phone call. Oh no, we go right to the roof. I almost forgot what I was supposed to do. Okay, card 2. It's actually funny, if you actually listen to the calls later on in the game, they get hilarious. Just because when you get closer to Big Boss that's calling you to tell you to leave and starts rambling on, almost like the Colonel in Metal Gear Solid 2. Yeah, when I learned for the Big 20, I surprisingly did okay. I died at the jungle and did surprisingly okay after that. It's like, there's only one bad death in the game that will really curse you, and that's dying when you get your items, but don't get card 3 at the shotgunner. And no one cared about Metal Gear. They just wanted to go first person to Meryl. We all knew that. Okay, now it's going to be this guy. Come on, be nice, play nice. Okay, he only shot me once. Okay, remember, now to the first floor. Now, there's 2 guards in the next room. How will they troll me? Hey, they didn't shoot once. Nice. Okay, hold left immediately because there is an invisible trap right there. Okay. Now this is not necessary, but it's easy. It's quicker just to walk under the water, take a couple of hits of damage, and just move on. Okay, card 5. First use of card 5 is to just go around here and grab card 6. Just kill the guard. A lot of times you usually A lot of times you just hit the guard and walk past him, but I'm just playing it safe. Because all it takes is for the guard to be in the bad pixel and just constantly hit you over and over and over and then kill you. Oh no, the guards are complete. This is not a stealth game. It's the guards are just blind and deaf. He's not being sneaky at all. As you can see, he walks right in front of them. Okay, now we are done with the roof and the first floor. No, sorry, we're not done with the first floor yet, but we're not even done with the first floor. Now we're on to the second floor to eventually fight the sixth boss. But second boss, we actually have to fight the, as I call him, the double Arnold. Yeah, these two guys, luckily they do not chase you unless you're on the same horizontal plane as them. Okay, make sure to grab him, get this prisoner. Can't cross the desert without a compass. We will not get the compass because we will use, we will be using car travel. Okay, now the reason we'll be learning right here why I need to save all these prisoners for this scene right here coming up. We're going to save this prisoner, and he's going to tell us about Jennifer on a frequency of 10,048. She will give you the rocket launcher to kill the rest of the bosses, but she'll only talk to you if you're classy. How do you get classy, you say? Well, it's easy. You become a 4-star. Okay, I'm just gonna kill him. I'm just gonna kill them. I don't like them. They're gonna respawn anyway, but that's fine. Okay, transceiver. We're gonna call her right here. 12048. Wow, really? There we go. That was weird. Okay, once I see the first screen there, we're just gonna get out of it. Okay, now if everything's done right, the rocket launcher should reappear right into this room. There we go. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. So here we don't care if they notice us. But first I need to change to card 5. Now we still are not, even though we have the weapon to kill the double Arnolds, we're not going to kill them just yet. Because if I were going in the weapons mode, even though I've collected 2 ammos, the game doesn't recognize that you've actually collected ammo for the weapon until you collect ammo after you've gotten the weapon. Whoa, holy. That was a lot of damage I just took there. Okay, hopefully they don't shoot too many bullets. Okay, we're fine. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna check. I should have 30. Yep, 30 rockets is what I need. I should say. Now watch this nice little trick. See this guard in the upper right? I'm gonna throw a grenade, and he's gonna walk right into the explosion. Because not only guards are blind and deaf, they're dumb. Nope, I don't have card 1 equipped. Okay, now we can actually fight the double Arnolds. We've got the ammo. Get everything we need. They take 4 missile hits each. Luckily, they're not very hard. 2, 3, 4. Equip card 5. Killing them gives us card 7. Okay, now we are done with floor 2. We have one. That was weird. One last thing to do. We now have to fight Cower the Duck. Because he will give us card 8, which will give us entry into one of the doors in Big Boss's area. Yeah, hitboxes for screens are very finicky, so it gets weird. My god, they are not playing nice today. I should have enough health to survive the next area. Ooh, I almost forgot where I was. So we'll see how this goes. You know, I usually don't do this, but since I've had to use an extra ration already, actually, you know what? With those bullets can fly through, I'm still going to play it safe. Okay. Now here comes a very hard part of the game. Wow, really? Hopefully I have enough rations here. Hopefully I have at least one ration left before I get out of the water. But even after this section, I'm going to have to farm a couple of rations. This building 2 did not go very well. I have 3 left, which means I have to use 1 more. Okay, I should be okay. Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to use another ration right here, because I will not survive this if I don't. Okay, now it's time for Coward. Now, remember I told you I only need to get to 4-star for one section and then I'm done? Well, I need to get back to building 1, at least the southern part, so I'm going to destroy 2 prisoners. That was weird. Please do not give me 4-star. Okay. That was weird. I hit A and it didn't detect it, but that's fine. We're 2-star, that's what we needed. We get to 2-star rank, so we get to the southern part of building 1. This is intentional, so we end up right here. Go to card 1. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of ration grabbing. That is literally the first time I've ever saved that Jennifer's brother. Because we need enough rations to survive the true final boss of the game. You can usually do it with I believe, 3 or 4 rations, but I'm playing it super safe. Okay. No, just get card 7 equipped now. Before, we need a compass in order to get to building... In order to get to building 3 to fight Big Boss. But why use the compass in Traverse when the truck will do the work for us? This truck will lead us right to the front door. Here we are. We are in Big Boss's lair. Oops, sorry. I just spoiled it. For anyone who didn't know, Big Boss is the final boss. Okay, we're going to immediately change the cards so the spawn of the trap goes away. I have died there before. And now we are on to the final section of the game. Let's go down this big elevator. Now what you won't see, but is different when it comes to this section, is the cameras aren't really cameras. They shoot lasers. If you're in their track. If you get in their way. See, right here, you have this call. If you call them, Big Boss will be yelling you to leave and start going nonsensical and go crazy. But we're going to ignore him. Okay, we're going to mash select, because this is a gas room. Let's go to gas mask. I'm going to go up. Okay, switch the card. I hit down once and went to transceiver. That's actually pretty good. Okay, card 5. One more gas room. But the difference to this one compared to the other 2 is that there are hidden mines here. But you want to hang around either this wall or the wall to the left. Okay, everyone, I hope you're all ready. Time for the final boss of the game. The electrical field. Now, you might be saying to yourself, but wait a minute. There's a computer room and Big Boss here. Well, 1, watch what happens in the computer room. If you've never seen the run, watch this magic. Okay, 1 more ration for safety. Hold right. Goodbye. Big Boss. Metal Gear computer is completed. Okay, so technically I'm at around 30:30. This isn't a great run because my time I did start my time at 3 minutes late by accident, but that's fine. Still gonna be underestimate even with a bad time. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot 1 rocket and then go up, go right and then up, and then hopefully I will get he will get trapped in a certain section. Let's get card 1 ready. There we go. Oh, that's fine. He'll get stuck right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, dead. And he's dead. Okay, and then we're going to transition 2 screens and we will clunk. Okay, here we go. The last final stretch. 3, 2, 1, clunk. There we go. And that is partial Metal Gear, because we didn't see Metal Gear and we fought almost no one. So that is about a 31-24, give or take, because I clunked really late and just forgot to start the timer. But still well under estimate. Thank you for all the GGs. I want to thank everyone in RGL for having me. And I hope you all enjoy the next few days of runs. I actually will be back later on today as a special runner for Golf Grand Slam. That was a last-second decision. I'm not good at the game, but I felt like we needed a race with Rayeo, so I will see everyone later today, and enjoy, everyone.